Hey guys, Thomas Sicily Jr. here, aka Mustache Tom, here to review Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising, featuring Seth Rogen, Chloe, and Zach, once again returning for a movie that takes place a few years later from the first Neighbors, and they're getting ready to sell their house as they're having their second baby, and they soon see that a new sorority is forming up. That Chloe has started. She sees that all these parties are just not cool. They don't get to smoke weed and do all the drugs and stuff. So they figure they move into the house next to the neighbors and party. Zach takes their side at first, feeling left out between his sorority brothers who are playing poker, and he helps his best friend propose to his future husband, and as soon as they get settled in, uh, they tell that they want Zach to move out, and he ends up going back to the place where he was the the house where Chloe and her friends are getting ready to buy this house, but it's too expensive, and Zach gives them ideas on how to improve. And they go through with it, get the money, and after a while, they go too far, and uh, uh, Seth and his wife are trying to sleep, and then they finally say, "Hey, just listen, we just want to pass the 30 days of this escrow or this waiting period to simplify it. So, yeah, just don't do this." And then Chloe says it's on, and these little wars proceed. And as soon as they go too far, Zach says that they went too far. They decide to vote him out of the house, and within that, he decides to then help Seth and his wife get rid of the sorority. So, with that being said, they proceed to try to steal their weed when they have the weed market as they take out like all these other people who sell weed, and then they're gonna sell it at this big party. And then Seth tries to take it, and we get all this crazy stuff going on at the party. And then they eventually say that they're gonna throw a party that's gonna be like all the other parties they've been to, or there's like all this shaming and stuff just to make the money, and they soon start to see that that's not exactly what they want. And after they try, Seth and his wife and Zach try to take out this house, they end up getting locked in the one of the, I think it was their shed thing, and then they have to get out, and you see that in the commercial where Seth once again using the airbag to go through the thing. Um, so yeah, there's that, and eventually the ladies are telling Chloe, "Hey, we don't want to shame ourselves anymore, so we're just gonna leave." And then the neighbors of Seth are seeing this, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll help them out. We'll give them the advice." And then they start kicking people out. After that, the ladies of the sisterhood, I believe they're called Kappa Nu. I think that was their name, or something close to that. Um, and then they say that they're gonna buy the house, or rent the house, I should say, using the money that they earned. Um, while Seth and his wife get to move to their second house, and that's about the movie. So, what was it overall? It was okay. Most of the comedy you can see in the commercials, as per usual, as most comedies seem to do these days, tell all jokes up front, and as a sequel, isn't as engaging as the first movie. Uh, it is unfortunate that Chloe only gets to shine in the third act, I feel, since she is the main character of the sisterhood, this Capanu. She does have moments, but the moment where she does shine the most is closer toward the end of the movie. And I felt she was a bit underutilized in that way. We get to see a few of the other sisters go through the weird stuff, like the car moment. And again, we see that in the commercials, so the impact of actually seeing it again is kind of meh, as per usual. So, yeah. Uh, all the jokes are about the same or similar to the first movie. There was this running gag with dildos. There's this running gag of the clown guy. There's this running gag of uh, like using sexism in a odd way. Uh, like actually countering arguments of sexism and anti-sexism. There's this constant joke of that, um, all that stuff, and it's okay. Nothing to laugh out loud, unfortunately. So I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 10. I felt like it was an okay movie overall. Most of the jokes are just kind of there to be there, but you still kind of just follow the story, so it's okay, I guess. And with that being said, this is Thomas Cecilio Jr., aka Mustache Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.